Okay, I want to talk about my goals today. My goals for myself and my goals for the channel. So my goals for myself, number one, find a way to not quit like all the time. Every time, find a way to not quit because I always quit. For this reason, for that reason, it's usually because of something I've talked about in a previous video, the mountain. I look at how huge of a mountain I would have to climb to accomplish the goal that I want to do because I have high ambitions. I start doing the thing and it's going slowly, and then the mountain is just on my mind the whole time. I'm just constantly looking at it. And I'm sorry for the camera shaking. I need the AC. It's pretty hot outside. But yeah, that would always intimidate me and eventually intimidate me hard enough to quit. And so now, armed with some like tools to fight against that, I have way more confidence and some like experience and some like proof to myself that like, yeah, you can lock in and do the hard work and get results from it. So find a way to not quit. So that's number one. Just find a way to not quit, whether that is like as soon as I start feeling the mentality start slipping away a little bit, like just catch that and don't, I need to monitor my thoughts and my mood on the topic. Cause if I don't, then my old thoughts will start creeping in and I won't notice. And like by the time I do notice, they'll all be around me and it's too hard of a fight, or it's much harder of a fight anyway. So find a way to not quit. Number two, keep making it harder. I want to make it harder every day because what I've learned about life, this is like me. All these videos are just me speaking my shit to myself pretty much. So I'm hoping that people will see what I'm talking about and be like, oh yeah, I can relate to that, obviously, right? But I have a problem with being myself on camera and being myself in general. So I think the exposure therapy of just doing it every day and actually having the goal of being more myself and trying to make this like a, I want this channel to be a I'm kind of mixing the goals now, but I don't care. I want this channel to be a collection of just things that I think are good or cool. So far, it's just been the things that have been on my mind that have been important to me lately, which has been the discipline stuff, the stuff that like I didn't get for so long. And then all of a sudden they're starting to click to me and like they really make sense. But I don't know how long it's going to be. Like I'm going to be talking about that. Cause like right now, that's what's on forefront of my mind is the discipline because I'm still nailing that home to myself. So we'll come to find out. The point is, I want to be able to do whatever I want. So I literally, I was watching Chris Williamson have a podcast with, I read his name earlier. It's his last name's Smoke, Smoak, I think. I can't remember his first name, but he's like a relatively small, he's like 40,000 subscribers, I think. But he brought him on and he has like a very similar like background to me, overweight starting, kind of just pessimistic and doing things that you're not supposed to do, like I guess just like engaging in bad habits, and then all of a sudden like something sparks in him and he starts like realizing that he has agency and he can start doing things and like he can take control and start gaining skills and becoming more well-rounded and like fixing issues. But something that he said about his YouTube channel that really hit home with me was ever since the beginning, he's only just followed his intuition and posted what he wanted to post. Not like this is what banged with the audience. And so now this is my identity for the channel. I'm just going to keep making those kinds of videos. He makes literally just the videos that he wants to make. And his videos aren't like crazy popular. They're like, but they might be one day, right? Like who knows? But the point is like, that's what he wants to do. It's not about making the most successful YouTube channel on the fucking platform. It's about having a collection of things that you can look back on and say, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of all those. I'm sure I'm going to look back at some of these videos and be like, wow, cringe, right? But that is the goal. That is literally the goal. That means that I grew far. I grew as much as I wanted to, hopefully. If I'm looking back at these and being like, oh my God, look at me. I'm so cringy. That is the point. I want to show the start line for at least for the channel, right? It's not my start line for my journey because I've been doing this for like a year now. But yeah, I want to be able to look back and see the improvement. And I want other people to be able to see like a year from now, if I'm posting videos and I'm like significantly better and like I can speak better and I'm way more myself on camera, which ideally that should happen if I'm doing it every day. I want people to be able to see that video and be like, wow, that guy's well spoken, or he's really comfortable in front of the camera, yada, yada, whatever. And then go check my channel out and then go look at my first video and be like, wow, he's so nervous. He fucking can't talk at all. Or like, you know what I mean? Like I'm already looking at my videos and saying like, that's not me, bro. That's not you. I'm nervous for the camera. So I think I'm doing better for this video a little bit, but if I start talking about it, then I'll get into my own head. So let me get back to my goals. So yeah, first of all, finding a way to not quit. Second of all, make it harder every all the time. So my point was that I never got to was, I did the gym and the meal prep stuff, the diet, and that used to be such a huge mountain to me that I would always get scared of it and be like, "Oh man, that's a nice fantasy to like indulge in, but whoa, the amount of work and the amount of effort to do that is just way too much. It's not possible for me. I've tried so many times and I cannot do that. So I'll stick to dreaming about it, right? To have it be that big of a problem and then you compare it to my perspective now on the gym, it's a world of difference. Like the gym is so easy. My diet is so easy. I'm not dreading the gym. I'm not constantly thinking, oh man, I wish I had a donut. I wish I could eat macaroni tonight. I wish, you know what I'm saying? Like it's become a thing. I'm just the guy that eats meal preps and goes to the gym now. So with that insight and all this other knowledge of other people that are further along than me and like in a place that I want to be saying like, hey, that principle keeps going. Like you get to what you think is the finish line and it's like now is a new beginning. Like you just reset yourself. You just grew into that challenge and now you're the same size as it and you level up to it and you can take on a bigger challenge because now you've grown, right? It's such an easy concept, but it eluded me for so long because I just had I'm very cocky, I guess is the word. My brain wants to like really think that it knows what's going on, and I have to really try hard to tell it like, "Whoa, dude, no. You are making so many assumptions there and then calling them fact in order to get to this assumption and then call that fact because it's like, well, of course I'm right about all these things. So if those things are true, then this is empirically true. But what I get wrong is that those things probably aren't true or might not be true or some of them might not be true or half true, right? It's like you don't know shit is the point. But I derailed again. So let me get back. The third thing is something I've already been talking about is the truth. I need to speak the truth and live my truth is really it. Like ask myself what I want and like truly get down to the answer to that and like my ideals and stuff because I'm a people pleaser like for basically my whole life and I'm aware of that and I don't like it. And the way to get around that, from my understanding, is I need to understand what my true virtues and like virtues might be the wrong word, my ideals, right? I need to get those in line so that I just meet the world with those ideals because I think the framework that I have right now, I've never said this out loud, I don't think, but the framework that I have now is like there's a structure to the world that other people get, normal people get, and I just don't get it yet. And I still have to like figure it out. So like I'm trying to piece it together and I'm like trying this one on for size and this one on for size. And it's like that's not the way the world works. In reality, I know that no one knows what's going on, and there's not this secret conspiracy that everyone is enacting together to like this is the way we operate. And once you know it, you know it. But like we're not gonna tell you. It's like in a way that's the way it is. That's the way society is. I have gum in my mouth, I just realized in a way that is the way society is with the just societal norms and stuff like you have to learn how to act in society in a way that people like but truly what people respect and like admire is someone who goes against the grain and is themselves 100% because that person fully understands all of that and like I think everyone to their core subconsciously kind of knows that like yeah everyone's their own person and no one knows what's going on. There's no structure that you have to appeal to appear normal, but we do it anyway because it's baked into our DNA. Like we're like social creatures, but you don't have to. If you're experiencing stress like I do on a daily basis, I experience stress like just interacting with people because I'm like, oh my God, what if I'm not even thinking consciously, right? This is all just pre-baked like things that like my brain goes to when I start panicking and it decides to act a certain way. And that's like, okay, be extra nice, make sure that you're not rude in any way, don't be dismissive, be bubbly. Like sometimes it's like it depends on the person. Like, but what I need to do is get to a point where I'm not thinking about how to act. I know how I act to the world. The world is acting to me and I know how I respond because I have a certain ideal or I have certain ideals and certain things to follow. And I think everyone has those in them. You just have to find them, right? So it's not something you have to like decide on. I feel like it's just something you discover within yourself. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I kind of did the YouTube thing in the middle the YouTube goals in the middle of my personal goals. But the one thing that I was gonna say was a goal, but isn't really a goal, more of just like a statement, is that I'm going to upload every day. And it's not, I'm not gonna sign up to say that like every 20 within a 24-hour period there will be an upload. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say necessarily that. Like I might upload on midnight, or past midnight, like I did the other day. But I'm going to have a video designated for the day every day. And I'm going to do that. In my head, I'm saying at least for a year, but we'll see. Maybe definitely at least 90 days is for sure the bare minimum. But then at that point, if I'm like, if I have another, like, I've grown a lot by then. Like 3 months is a long time, and I plan on growing significantly every day. So by that point, I could have like a whole different plan, but I don't want to give up on it. So like I'm gonna sign up for at least 90 days, and if I have like some kind of crazy plan, then I'll allow myself to drop it. If not, then like I'm gonna keep doing it. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. I like to just keep doing it no matter what if I have the time, but we'll see. Also, goal for the channel is to be true in the videos, obviously. I kind of said that, but I'm starting to feel nervous now. I'm like overthinking myself because I'm taking pauses, and like I'm like, okay, I can cut that out, and like I get excitable and I start stuttering, and then I'm like, okay, let me re-say that. But yeah, I want to get to the point where I'm like, I'd rather just upload them like full on no cuts like I did the first few, because I don't want to hide anything. I want to have all the flaws bared, and then that will, I think, allow me to improve quicker, because I'll know that I'm not cutting anything out. So I need to just perform, like just, or not perform, but like not perform like act, but perform like do my best work is what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm yapping at this point. Those are the goals. I'll say one last thing, to be honest. I was gonna, like, my plan is to upload this video and then have it be like the, I forget what they call it, like the opening video when you open the channel, the welcome video or whatever. I can't remember what they call it, but and then when I was like going to record it, I was like, oh fuck, I haven't shaved. Damn, well, I shouldn't do that on a day that I haven't shaved. Like I should look my best on a welcome page video. But then I'm like, I was like literally getting ready to record like a different topic. And then I was like, actually, what am I saying? Like the whole point of this is to be myself, be authentic, and not give a fuck. So I'm already like breaking that rule by giving a fuck about my facial hair. So fuck it. It's not the best. I don't care. But yeah, that's it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.